Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Chase Burda. How's it going, man?
It's going good. Thank you for having me on the show.
No problem. So kind of explain what you do and kind of just talk a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm 18 and I'm from Lapeer, currently a senior at Lapeer High School. There's only 6 more school days left, so it's getting there. And then, yeah, so pretty much just racing in school has like been my life for these past few years. But yeah, this summer I'll be working a lot more or be more focused on my racing career and being able to give the 100% to my racing stuff and working on it. And yeah, it's pretty much what I
Yeah.
do.
So talk about what you race and where you race.
All right. So right now we have 2 asphalt late models and 2 dirt late models. So we run kind of all over the state of Michigan, and like last weekend we were at Bertrand, and this weekend we'll be in our dirt car in Tri-City, which is in Midland, and then Merritt, Houghton Lake. So just in the state, really, Michigan, and asphalt and dirt late models is what I'm in.
Yeah. So how did you first get into racing?
So, well, my whole family's been like around racing. They never raced, just always watched. And when I was 2, my family took me to Darlington for my first NASCAR race. So that was pretty cool. And then when I was 5, my dad took me to a quarter midget track, and like I just didn't race or anything, just watched it and fell in love. So we tested, and ever since then, just going up the ranks and just racing has been my career, and it's been fun.
So I know you race dirt and pavement. What's it like to kind of do both?
Yeah, well, you have to go into the different nights with a different mindset, and the first thing is being able to adapt to a different car and different tracks. So, but I feel like overall, like running both cars, it like helps me as a driver and get more knowledge on these cars and stuff. So, but with anything, I think it's cool.
So um where when you run it like Owasso and Birch Run, do you just run the weekly shows or is there like a set series or something that you run?
Yep. So for the Bertrand races in Owasso, CRA Champion Racing Association, they're like a
Yeah.
touring series, so they go there, and that's when we run at Owasso and Bertrand. So yeah, it's pretty much like the series whenever they roll into town.
Yeah. So talk about kind of your plan for the rest. I know you kind of mentioned it, but what is the plan for you guys the rest of the year?
Yep, just following some of the CRA schedule, and then we'll be running Berlin in the asphalt cars, which is a different series or whatever. But
Yeah.
there, and then we'll like every weekend we're not running asphalt. Is like we'll just run dirt, like the dirt late model at like Tri City or Merritt, just like every weekend that we're not there running asphalt. But we'll hit there, and then Lucas Oil Raceway in Indianapolis, Anderson Speedway, and then Five Flags in Florida, and like just tracks kind of around different series and stuff. Pick
Yeah.
and choose.
Yeah. Have you ran like at Flat Rock or Toledo or anything like that?
Well, Flat Rock I haven't. I was supposed to race there twice and it rained out both times. But Toledo, we went there last year for the first time in the super late model in asphalt, and we got fourth, I think. So it was a good run, and that track that track's really cool. So really looking forward to go back there this year.
Yeah. So, what is like your plan now? Yeah, I know you're 18 years old, but what's your plan like for this? It's like, I know you want to, obviously this is something you want to do and want to pursue. So after this, what's next?
We honestly haven't thought that far ahead, just kind of sticking to our plan of, well, my dad always said throughout or my last year of high school, was like gonna be like his last year of fully funding and helping me out. So
Yeah.
this summer and everything will just be focused on this racing stuff, and then next year, I don't know. It's probably too early to tell on what I could do or what I will be doing next year.
You plan to go to college or anything or something like that?
Not necessarily college, but maybe like trades or something in that
Okay.
category.
Are you, I know you just said you're almost done with high school. How do you feel about that?
It's definitely exciting, but could also be like it also sucks just like now. Yeah, no, or you're leaving all your friends and everything, but it's really cool. I've always like throughout my whole childhood, it's always like can't wait to get out of school, and now I'm here. So,
Yeah.
but should be exciting.
All right. And then just as you said, I think you said you're going dirt racing this week. Just kind of preview your next few weeks that you have on the racing side of things.
Yep. So these next 2 weekends actually will be running Tri City on Friday and then Merritt on Saturday. And then after that, the following weekend will be in Salem and in a super late model on asphalt. And then, well, in that week we run Salem on Saturday, and then
Yep.
Berlin on Wednesday, and then we race at Owasso on Saturday. So we have three asphalt races in that week. So
Berlin,
that'd be
Wednesday. Wow. That's money in the bank. So
yep,
yeah,
yep,
that should be fun. Uh,
yeah.
all right. Well, Chase, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck in your racing career. We will definitely be having you on again sometime.
Thank you for having me.